What's good? What's good? I'm back. Yours truly, one and only Paul Pickett, host of the Paul Pickett Podcast, aka Triple P, aka the Common Sense Podcast, your source for music, sports, politics, world events, and much, much more. I switched over to one of my other desktops to start doing my podcast, and I definitely like it. It definitely doesn't seem like it lags as much as the other desktop, which is crazy because the other desktop is a gaming desktop, and it's got a lot of speed and space and specs into it, but I guess my original computer is just better for the podcast, so we're gonna stick with that one. I'm gonna react to Adam 22 interviewing the guy who banged his wife in a new porn here in a second. I think that's why I'm grinning ear to ear because it's crazy. It's just hilarious thinking about this. It's just so funny thinking about you interviewing the guy who banged your wife. Before we do, though, I want to give you a word from Dizzle Premium Luxury Liqueur. Let's get into it.
When I go out for a good time, my favorite choice of drink is Dizzle. The question is, do you Dizzle?
That's right. The question is, do you Dizzle? You see the social media there. Follow them on Instagram at the Dizzle Brand. Check them out, dizzlebrand.com. You see the website scrolling below. Do you Dizzle? Dizzle is a premium luxury liqueur mixed with agave tequila, cognac, and orange liquor mango mix. Just throw your Dizzle on ice, and it's nice. If you want to order your very own bottle or bottles of Dizzle Premium Luxury Liqueur, go to dizzlebrand.com, click on our locations, click on one of the top three website links. I recommend Emilio's Beverage. Must be 21 and over. Shipping and handling is included. Also below that, locations in California, Oklahoma, Kansas, and Arkansas, where you can get it actual bottles in store, and the Dizzle Brand merch available on dizzlebrand.com. Also on Etsy.com. Just go to Etsy.com and search for Dizzle Brand. And got to always shout out the Dizzle Brand gummies. Got the gummies on the way. Officially launch on the 15th. I got a few samples and whatnot. Um, in the other room, and I'm actually going to do a video later today where I sample the blueberry gummies. But check that out at dizzlenova.com, and also check out campnovaonline.com, as it's a collaboration between Dizzle Brand and Camp Nova, which are both black owned businesses. So shout out to Dizzle Brand and shout out to Camp Nova. And don't forget the merch as well. And also, we got a lot of big things coming up for Dizzle for the new year. So be on the lookout. A lot of big things. A lot of other products coming as well. Not gonna tell you specifically. Gonna keep it shh. But we got a lot of big things coming. Let's get into it. Adam 22 interviews the porn star that banged his wife. All right, let's go.
Follow-up video on this situation involving Adam 22, who believes that it's a good idea to let his wife go to Pound Town with a large black male adult film star
A
for
BBC.
money, okay? Because apparently her career is more important than his dignity and respect as a man, is also more important than the mental health of his child, who is going to grow up
Wow.
with
Yeah, that's fucked
footage
up.
of her mother getting pounded out by another man. Okay, and Adam 22, for whatever reason, believes this is a good.
Wow, she was married to uh her mom's or her why her mom was married to her father. That's the part he forgot to throw in there. They're actually married.
Idea, right? In fact, he's actually playing it up, right? He's leaning
Doubling down.
into
Double down.
the fact that he let his wife sleep with another man. And yes, I know there's some people who are going to say, why are you still covering this? Okay, why are you still covering? You're actually making it worse because you're giving these people more attention. They want attention. And I would say, yeah, that is partially correct. Okay, these people do want attention. That is the goal, is to get as much attention as possible for them to make as much money as possible. However,
However, I'm reacting because it's hilarious just to even think about this. It's some funny shit. Yeah. Let's react to this.
I will say this, okay? One of the reasons why I'm covering it is because I think that in a situation like this, we need to bring back shame, okay? We need to bring back shaming people for deplorable actions like this, okay? It's not about them
shame.
as consensual adults filming, adult content. I don't care about that. Okay, the problem is that this man who is a father is pimping out his wife, selling out his wife's vagina for money, and he doesn't see the problem with it, despite the fact that, again, he has a kid. Okay, he has a daughter who's gonna have to grow up with this footage on the internet. Now, this is why I think it's gonna backfire, and part of the reason why, again, I'm making the video is because
I agree.
I think in the future, Adam is gonna look back at this and regret doing this. Okay, because he's leaning into it, okay? He's giving more people fuel or ammunition to react to it, to laugh at him, okay? He thinks that he's going to get the last laugh because, he's making a ton of money, okay? However, all money's not good money, okay? There's some money that is actually bad money. This is definitely bad money, and I think that no amount of money in the world is going to be worth what his child is going to go through, because it's only going to get worse, right? His wife is probably going to want to do more extreme things on camera.
Yep.
It's probably going to end up in a divorce. And his child, again, is going to experience trauma for the rest of their lives, because this is probably going to be the most popular adult film ever. Okay? And ask Kim K how that worked out for her when she was boohoo whining and crying to Kanye because her child almost got exposed to her sex tape. So without further ado, let's react to this, because again, they're turning it up. Okay, this guy is calling in the large black male that piped his wife to actually talk with them during the interview. And again, it's as cringy as you would think. So let's react to it.
Oh, I'm getting a call. Oh, okay. I'm gonna take this. Oh, hello.
Look who it is.
Mr. Jason Love. How you doing, man?
He's happy.
It was good.
We're just doing a little podcast here, and
I never seen somebody so happy to see the guy that just pounded his wife, that just banged his wife. I never seen somebody be this happy. And you know what? I've been to a swinger club before, just to throw out there. And but swinger clubs are private. It's a very private, and they break down rules of, if you want it to fully be private, you just close the door. If you keep doors open, hey, people can watch. But if you got a chain at the door, they can't come in. But this is crazy. Like, I never seen somebody so happy to talk to the guy that just banged his wife.
figured that we would, have a little conversation with you to see exactly how all this was for you as well.
What the fuck?
Cool. That's why I chimed in.
It was great. I mean, I enjoyed banging your wife. I loved it. What is he supposed to say?
Y'all see what's up.
Definitely. So what's the vibe like between you guys? Anything I should know about?
I don't think there's a really vibe. I think it's like a business thing, but I feel just very uncomfortable with this right now.
As you should.
I feel awkward.
Little uncomfortable.
Can you tell him how nervous I was?
Bro, like so nervous. Oh my God. I feel so wrong right now. Like,
it was bad.
It's just work.
Okay. But
you know what is funny? It's like it almost makes sense, kind of like when Leonardo DiCaprio, had a problem doing the Django script, and Samuel Jackson just told him, "Yo, just do it, motherfucker. It's just another day at the job." I mean, yeah, but Leo wasn't letting nobody bang his wife. So, like, there's that aspect. I understand, they get paid to do porn, but she's only been getting paid to do porn with him and other girls, or just with girls, or just playing with herself. So this is a whole nother step. And yeah, he's gonna look at it as just work. And if it was just acted, I can see that, but it wasn't just acting. Let's keep it moving.
a lot of people have like a cheating fetish. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like
I feel like you do.
Yeah, cheating I've done in the past. was I a little bit turned on by the fact that I was doing something underhand, or take myself out of it, but like if you're fucking a girl and you know she has a boyfriend and she's doing something wrong, that is kind of hot.
Is it?
Look,
You know what's hotter? You know what's hotter than actually being with a chick that has a boyfriend? Because I've only done this once, and actually probably regret it, and will never ever do it again. But you know what's hotter than being with a chick that yeah, chick that has a boyfriend? A married woman, somebody's wife. That's even hotter, and that's what's going on here.
See, he knows.
Yeah,
it's
he
kind
said
of
a
like
little
the
bit.
adrenaline, like
I'd
you
feel
know,
so
you're
guilty
supposed to be doing
if
it.
I was the other woman.
Okay, so Jason, give me a
No, she
genuine
wouldn't. No, she
review. How
wouldn't.
was it?
Wow. This guy is asking for a review on his wife.
Yeah, can you rate my wife's head game on a scale of 1 to 10? Okay, now rate her coochie. Oh, and by the way, what was your favorite position with her? This is batshit crazy. Um, this is
Again,
crazy.
there's a word for this. Okay, there's a 4-letter word
Oh.
for this. Okay, but you know, this is awkward because she
Oh,
knows
simp,
that
simp,
she slept with this
simp.
man and she liked it. Okay, it wasn't just business.
Yep,
Okay, it wasn't just business. Okay, this
it
is what
was
they're
pleasure.
saying, but
It
I'm
was
telling you,
pleasure.
it's not just business at this point.
You want like a number scale, or just like
Numbers sounds like it could be hurtful, but if it's a high number,
It gives me
sure.
like a 4.
100% 9 out of 10?
Really, 9 out of 10. Who's a
He said
10?
100% 9 out of 10.
Well,
So
obviously her.
Oh,
Well, it was a 9 out of 10. I never grasped an entire 10 before. It's like you got to leave room for something that could possibly be top of the next one.
okay, yeah.
and by the way, while we're rating your wife, yeah, she was a 9 out of 10 while I was banging her. Which means, yeah, I would probably bang her again and again and again.
Again, imagine having a man that's loved your wife
Wow.
telling you, yeah, your wife was a 9 out of 10, bro. She gets an A plus. Boy, I could not be this guy. I could have no amount of money in the world, bro. No amount of money in the world.
I'll take a 9 then.
That's fair.
Yeah, I bet she will.
Okay, yeah. So a lot of people want to know, I don't know, just like if I should feel diminished as a man as a result of this. Like the cuck narrative is very, very strong. I just want to get your thoughts.
No, hold up. Let's stop that. We don't want to know should he feel diminished as a man. He is diminished as a man. Let's speak truth and facts on this. You know, like no, we don't want to know. You are diminished as a man in our eyes. You are like, wow, King Sim.
On that, and if how people should think about that in the context of me being, you know, the silent third party in all this.
You should be ashamed as a man, and you should be ashamed as a father more than anything, right? You failed
Yeah,
as a
I
husband.
agree
You
with that.
failed
I
as
agree
a
with that.
father. You failed as a man. Okay, this is not gonna end well. You just know this is gonna be a.
You know, I'm a laws of nature guy, and so I think cheating is just a man-made thing. I don't because animals they don't procreate with just the same one animal for the rest of their lives. Um, but you know that's the thing. People, humans, we're different than animals. Like we take care of our kids for 18 years and sometimes longer. Animals, man, 2.5 years, you're out there on your own, man. Animals ain't taking care of their kids for the rest of their lives. And yeah, the fact that we had to educate our kids and teach our kids so long, you know, and you got to watch the things they're exposed to and things of that nature. It's like it's hard to apply raising kids as human beings to the laws of nature because we don't all raise our kids exactly the same. We all raise them differently. But like, yeah, if there was no kid in the mix, I would be like, yeah, okay, It is what it is. I wouldn't think nothing crazy about it, but they got a kid. It's not even the fact that they're married. It's the fact that they just got married like a month ago. They just got married. You know, it almost seems like it would have made more sense for her to do this before they got married. And then they get married, but that's the thing. I'm with Greg Foreman on this. Like this, she's gonna want to do more of these. This isn't just a one and done. This isn't a college basketball player going to the NBA. This isn't a one and done. This is, oh, I want to do more of this and more of this. And it wasn't just business, it was also pleasure. You know, yeah, you should feel some kind of way, just because there's a kid in the mix. Both of y'all should feel some kind of way. And the fact that they have no shame and their kid could grow up to see this whole, like, okay, Greg Foreman's creating content. I'm creating content about it. Other people create content. Like, this is going to be out on the internet forever. It's not going nowhere. And once the video drops, that's it. And he's right. Like, Kim Kardashian is just such a hypocrite, though. It's like, it's too late for you to get upset because your kid might have clicked on your porn. You've been riding the success of that video forever. It was okay when you got famous and rich off of that video, but now your kid might see it. It's kind of hypocrite.
Train wreck.
Well, I don't know. Like, if you look at it in a business aspect, then basically it was just a job,
Yeah, but hold on, I gotta stop. Everybody doesn't look at the porn business as just a job. Not everybody, even though I do, I look at the porn business as a job, but I don't think it's a job that married people should do unless they're doing it with each other, like they were from the get-go. Like, a lot of these there's a lot of porn couples that only do. There's Rock and Shay out there that just they're a married couple and they only do porn with each other. Yeah, if you kept it on that level, that's one thing. And even then, your kid's still gonna probably see that, but that's still a little more. It's, I guess, acceptable, a little bit more acceptable, in a kid's eyes, I would think, because it is your parents, and they did do that. They did do that porn to create you, but people on the outside looking in aren't always just saying, oh, it's just a business, it's just a job. No, they're looking at everything else except that as a job.
She's high up in her ranks. I'm high up in my ranks. Us two together obviously would make the most amounts of money. So it's not so much being a cook. If you're comfortable with it, y'all communicated it prior. Obviously, she said y'all did. So it's not really a cook situation. It's more of like two people coming and making an understanding.
Yeah.
So if you're cool with it, then, it is what it is. Me personally, I don't know if I have enough in me to allow it, but.
Bam. And that's the part that the guy that banged your wife literally said, I don't know if I would let somebody bang my wife. Case closed. I mean, I really don't need, I will play more, but I really don't need to hear more at this point of, if I'm Adam 22, put a red nose on me, match to some of the colors of the tattoos you got on your arms, clown. I mean, straight up clown. I mean, the guy that you let bang your wife literally said, but I don't know if I would do that, but thank you for letting me bang your wife, because we made a lot of money together. She's a 9. I enjoyed it. She enjoyed it. And it's just a job.
Everyone's different. Everyone have different levels of, how do I say, mental maturity.
Well,
mental maturity. Right?
Mental
Yeah.
maturity.
See, this guy, again, I would never be friends with this guy, right? I would never be friends with this guy. I would never allow him around my woman, okay? Because just listen to the way this guy just said. This guy said, look, if you cool with it, you cool with it. It is what it is at the end of the day, because he's benefiting from it, right?
Yeah.
If you let me sleep with your wife, that's fine. Okay, but hey, I can tell you
I
right
would do
now,
it.
I'm not gonna let my wife do it, right? Even if it was just business. Again, when it comes to him sleeping with Adam 22's wife, it's just business, right? But let's just say Adam 22 wanted to sleep with this dude's wife. Nah. All that business stuff goes out the door. I'm not sure
Yeah, I gotta stop for a second. Definitely is a double standard and a hypocrisy, but let's keep it
if I'll
moving.
be cool with you banging my wife for a camera for money. Nah, I don't think I'm into that. Again, I just find it hilarious how he personally wouldn't do it, but he has no problem telling Adam 22 that, it's fine, man. Don't worry about it. It's just business at the end of the day. It's just business. Again, this is an effed up world we live in. It really is. We're living in the last days, folks, okay? I'm just saying.
Yeah, I think I've heard enough on this one, man. I don't even gotta watch the whole video on this one. This Adam 22 is gonna regret this. And I'm pretty sure all those people, like he announced it on a No Jumper podcast, and I know those guys that he announced it to were just looking at him like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Your girlfriend, okay. But your wife that you have a kid with, you know, I'm not a marriage guy anyways myself. I don't really believe in marriage. I'm kind of like Bill Maher when it comes to marriage and when it comes to smoking as well. But no way, no how would I just be cool with my wife banging somebody else? And now we're gonna enter. You know what? This is worse than Will Smith and Jada Pinkett on the Red Table Talk with August Alsina, the entanglement. This is worse than the entanglement. This is so. I mean, this is becoming common. Though it's always been common, to be honest with you. It's always been common, you know. But at least Jada wasn't, just trying. She wasn't trying to make a movie, and it did get out there. I'm pretty sure she would have rathered it not get out there. And that's the thing. Will Smith, we don't know his partners' names out there that we can just, we've heard rumors, but like we didn't see the Red Table Talk where Jada's like, well, you had an affair with this woman in by name. That's the thing. He's kept his stuff more private. And that's when this only works, when it gets kept private. Like if they went to a swinger club or something like that, and it was more private stuff, yeah, the whole world's gonna know. The whole world's gonna see. Um, this is crazy. This is crazy. I feel like they're really trying to get back to Greek and Roman society with the sexualization of Greek and Roman civilizations. The everybody does everybody, one for all orgy mentality. Yeah, this is crazy. Adam 22. Yeah, you should feel some kind of way. You definitely should feel some kind of way. Once again, I want to thank y'all for tuning in to the Paul Pickett podcast, and I'm out.